What's up? High five. I'm Minivan Lee, and I've lived in my minivan for 7 years. Now, today, I'm going to talk about 2 to 3 different things. One is going to be butane. I talked about it the other day, and some of you had suggestions and questions. So I want to talk about this again, and I want to talk about lighting. Some of you asked me about lighting. And because you're going to get started in the nomad world, okay? Now listen, I want you to watch it all the way to the end, okay? Deal? And I want you to subscribe. Check your subscription and see if you're subscribed. Well, guess what? Let's get started, okay? Let's go. Here's a question from Jan Rutherford 647. Hi, Jan. And if you want to ask me a question and get a little shout out while I'm answering it, ask me a question. It's okay, even if it's personal. If it's personal and I don't feel like answering it or I don't want to, I probably won't. But most personal questions I do answer. Yeah. She says, hi, Lee, I love your videos. I love you too. You are so down to earth. Okay, thank you. I think I am too. I'm not really pretentious and I'm not really, I don't pretend. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is the real deal. What you see is what you get. And people who've met me said, I usually ask them, I said, am I like I am? And they said, oh, absolutely. So, yeah. You ask me, I was wondering if you ever use your butane stove to cook meals, or do you eat mostly dry goods and eat at restaurants most days? Wow. Yeah. Well, let me show you. This is my butane stove. I just showed it the other day, but you might be new. You might have missed that video. This is my butane stove. Okay. Butane goes in here and this goes like this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this is my stove. And I sit it on the ground and I cook. I'm like a little kid in my cave, right? Or in my playhouse, right? Well, okay, so do I usually cook? You know what I did this morning? I went to Walmart and I bought some eggs with a few other things for the day. And I made myself some eggs. So yes, I do cook on my stove. Absolutely. But I don't do a lot. I mean, it's just a 1-burner stove. I can't do a lot of cooking. What I can do is warm things up. What I do is I get like a packet. If I want rice and make something, I'll get like those little cups of rice. They're already cooked, but they are a little bit tough. So you do need to add a little water to them to soft. I like soft rice. But anyways, and I use my butane for it. It's a butane stove. I can use propane with it, but one of you said that if you use propane, it actually gets hotter and lasts longer. I don't know how much hotter I would want my stove to be, but if it works for you with using propane, go for it. That wouldn't be a factor for me because I do believe that this lasts as long as I need it to. Anyways, back to the rice. And then what I might do is put the rice in, put that little thing of rice in, and little cup of rice, and then it's mostly cooked. And then maybe a can of chicken in it and cook it and let the juice get into the rice. I wouldn't get rid of the juice at that point. And so, or I can do like a can of roast beef. I do really like that. I think it's great value, I think. Or there's Hertford or something like that, a roast beef. It can be expensive, it's a can, but you can put in there, oh, so good, yeah. And then maybe what I might do is put in like a can of green beans. That sounds good to me. Rice, either chicken or roast beef, and some green beans, and cook it, yeah, and just kind of cook it. Maybe put what do I have in here? Cooking. I do have some, I do like Worcestershire sauce. I can say it, Worcestershire. Can you say Worcestershire? Worcestershire, yeah. Worcestershire sauce. Now, what else do I have in here? I do like this. I do have red hot, and I don't use it that often because it's summer and I'm not really cooking much. And then here's another thing I got, everybody. I like vinegar, but I wanted something small and something thin because I can only carry so much in this pocket area because it has to be upright. But I did get this, and it's balsamic reduction. It's kind of like, it's almost syrupy. I looked at the ingredients. Traditional balsamic vinegar. It's really good. Let me see. Let me taste it. Don't want to get it. It's sort of thick. See, it's sort of thick. Oh, yeah. It's kind of sweet, too. So this is, actually, it's kind of cool to dip something in it. But, yeah, maybe a couple dabs of that. And then what else do I have in here? I have my, I won't get such a big bottle next time. This has been kind of a burden. But it's extra virgin olive oil. I use it for my eggs. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I have in there. But that would make a good meal for me. But I haven't done it because it's too hot. And I just don't really, I haven't been as hungry lately as I have before. I know, I'm looking out here. I'm in the parking lot. Okay. Oh my gosh, see cars going by. Cars are going by. Yeah. Okay, so you asked me, do I also, or do I just eat in a restaurant? I rarely go to restaurants. Seriously, I really don't. I kind of don't trust the food. Here's my issue. I don't trust food lately. I've been reading so much about like what they're putting in our foods and some of the meats. I just read an article about the meats that a lot of restaurants are using. And some of them are using that lab stuff. And that just scares the bejeebies out of me. Eating lab meat? No. That's as bad to me as eating bugs. And I don't like eating bugs. People say, oh, we're going to eat bugs. You might eat bugs, but I'll starve before I have to sit there and eat bugs. You know? Now, I do know that locusts are mighty tasty, maybe. And I've seen shows where they have to. I don't know. Maybe I would. But that's got to be last resort. There's still food out there, okay? They still have food for a while. I don't know for how long. They say we're all going to starve pretty soon. You know, food's going to, they're killing off the cows and the chick. Oy vey schmear. Yeah. And then I just read, I won't even go into what I just read. I'll tell you later. Maybe I'll post it on Facebook or something. But yeah. So you said, do I eat mostly dry goods? You know what I've been doing? I did just read today because I ran out of my, let me just put up. I ran out of my omega-3 vitamins, okay? So what I did, I thought, wow. What I did was, because I need protein and I need my omega-3s. Okay, there's sardines. A lot of you said, Lee, get sardines. So I did. I didn't like, these are wild caught. I make sure everything's wild caught. I do not get farmed fish. They say it is really dangerous to eat that for our bodies. They just do. And it's a skinless and boneless because the skin and the tail kind of gross me out. And it's in 100% olive oil now. Yeah, this one's in olive oil. I probably should have got it in water. So I got 2 of these. I'm going to try try different things. This is grilled mackerel, wild caught, certified wild caught and sustainable. This has this can here has 22 grams of protein. See, I'm really going for the protein as far as food goes. Now, what else? And now these are sardines of this, but this is mackerel. So I'm going to try this too, wild caught. I'm going to try it. It's 20 grams of protein. And I do like these. I do like Kipper snacks. It's wild caught. Okay? So these were not cheap, but if I just eat one a day, and then my other protein, if I can go with like some cheese, because I need the fat. I need the fat. You got to have good fat in your diet because that's brain food. You got to have fat for your brain. Your brain really is made up of like fat. So you need that. And so I'm going to be eating these. This was like $2.48. This one was like $2.93, $2.99. But yeah, so that's okay. Okay, for one day, that's protein. And then eat some cheese. My problem with the canned chicken is the fact that I'm not certain about it. It's coming out of China, and I'm really not certain about it. I don't know. Is it lab meat chicken? I really don't know. You know, so I've been kind of cutting back on that. Yeah. Okay, so then what do I eat? Okay. I might eat some canned carrots, some canned beans. I like carrots. I love beans. I really do. And then I can get like, I can kind of munch on some raw carrots if I want to get them. But a lot of times with the bag, they go bad because it's so warm in the summer. My eating in the summer is a lot different than eating in the winter. It just is. It's totally different. I really do. I can keep produce longer in the winter, of course. Here, everything just goes bad. In fact, let me go back. Then, usually for lunch, I do the bullet. It takes a regular AC plug, but I got my Jack Race, and this is my bullet. And what I do is I sit here, I get my tray out. The fruit that I use, what I put in here, is usually a banana. I just break it up at the bottom, and then I'll either use peaches, mangoes, or mandarin oranges, the little cups. And then what I've been getting, whoa, slippery little sucker, isn't it? Okay, the sliced strawberries. This can is $19 and some cents, but it lasts me a long time. What I do is I put it in, I'm just getting in my drawers here. What I do is take some of it out, put it in a little baggie, okay? I got my chia seeds, put like 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in it. What else? Oh yeah. And this is my, keep it in, this is my evaporated milk, dry milk, and this is full fat, whole milk. I don't want none of that fat-free stuff because I want the fat. I really do. I need the fat. Now, something to munch on, I've been buying this. I know it's shredded. Some of you have told me that in shredded cheese, what they're doing is they're putting sawdust in here to keep it from. I asked my son-in-law, because he works for the big corporation. I won't even mention the name, but it's, yeah. Anyways, that puts out a lot of these additives. They produce the additive. And I asked him about that. He goes, oh, heck no, they don't do that. So I'm going to believe them. My daughter, my family in Ohio, they like spend buku bucks. Everything's organic. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So if they're going to eat it, so am I. But I do munch on this every once in a while. It's protein. It has, it's, Parmesan cheese. Yeah. Okay. Let me put this away. And to get filled up, I add the water. And so then I put all that in, put like 2 tablespoons of the milk in. And then I just pour water in it to fill it up to here. Then I buzz it. Yeah, and then I wait for a while. I want the chia seeds to kind of be able to kind of break up a little bit. And I drink it that. I can imagine there's a lot of protein because there's protein in the chia seeds and there's protein in the milk. Okay? And so I'm getting protein that way too. I really do. I am concerned about how much protein I'm getting. because I'm at the gym all, I spend a good, now I'm really trying to get the skin to, I've lost about 12 pounds, but it doesn't sound like much, does it? But it's enough to make loose skin, because that's a whole dress size. And being only 5'2.5", I would say 5'2.5", that's like a dress size and a half, really. So I'm working out, and I want to make sure that I have the proper protein, okay? And then for lunch, oh, well, let me tell you, yeah. So, and then of course I bought some more cheese. But I've been getting Amy's organic soups, okay? And at this point, I'm not even heating it up. I'm being like a hobo. I'm a hobo. I'm in Italy, and I'm a hobo. I live in my van. And what I'm doing is, do you remember those hobo stoves I used to make at the camp? I know. I don't even make, I'm so lazy. I'm a lazy hobo. I don't even make a hobo stove. I just eat it right out of the can. I do. I just eat it right out of the can. I don't want it warm. I want it cold. So, and I've got this. I have tried this Pacific chili. This is really good. They don't have mild. I'm more the mild chili person. This is medium. But yeah, this is good. Here's my favorite, Amy's. This is just lentil. I love it. And I just eat it. It's the pop top. Let me do the commercial. I just eat it right out of the can. I stir it up and eat it. I guess it'd be like gazpacho or something, like cold soup. It's cold Italian soup. Right. Yeah. Now, I did get this. I haven't tried it yet, but it's Campbell's. I don't know what I was thinking getting Campbell's. I don't know what's in here. Who knows what's in here if it's Campbell's. But it is butternut squash and sweet potato, and I love them both. So, and this, I can just take it off and I can drink it. It's just soup. Yeah. Sipping soup. Yeah, yeah. So, there you go, everybody. So there you go. This is what I've been eating this summer. That's it. I think at one point I do want to just get a watermelon, and that's all I eat all day. I'll just cut it into pieces, and just have a big bowl of it. It's going to get warm in here. Oh yeah, I've got my fan going. It's going to get warm, but I just eat it all day long. Good liquid going through, good cleansing going through, and that's what I eat. And I don't drink coffee anymore. And what I've been doing is making tea. This is English breakfast tea. This is my second cup. Now, for my second cup, what I do is I just pour water in here. I don't even heat it. So I really don't use my stove that much, although I did for my eggs this morning. And I put a new tea bag in it. It's good. It's not so strong. It's got a hint of the tea. Now, somebody gave me the heads up. And I kind of knew that, but I forgot about it. That I was doing my vitamins first thing in the morning, and then drinking my water. I'm telling you what, it was making me nauseous. So what I do is I get all the vitamins that I'm going to take, and I put them right here. I waited till after I had my eggs, because they said don't take vitamins on an empty stomach. Okay, so what I've been doing now is eating my breakfast and then take my vitamins. Now I took half of them, and I've still got other vitamins I'll take, and I'll remember to do it later. And it'll remind me to take my water, because I have to drink them with my water, right? Right. Let me take one. So I think I've really been practicing good healthy things here. Now, there's a couple more on the butane. One of you mentioned Moon L. Ravenwood, 777. You said Walmart has some. Well, I know what you meant. That was all you said was Walmart has some. I guess you'd have to watch the video. I understand that you meant this. Well, let me just tell you this about that. Every Walmart's going to be different. Every Walmart is different. In fact, the Walmarts here in Flagstaff, they're both entirely different. The Walmart, the one that's closest to the NAU, the university, their whole is a lot of clothes, and actually they sell good clothes. They're trying to bring in the students, and they probably would have less of this. But I can go to, if I'm in Quartzsite, I can go up to Parker, and this will all be bought out because everybody wants it. I can go to Tucson, and different Walmarts are going to have it. It just depends. It just depends. So you say Walmart has some. Well, maybe you meant, I think you probably meant Walmart. They sell it at Walmart. Yeah, they do, but that doesn't mean they always have it. The last time I went to the Walmart here, they had shelf upon shelf of it. Now I can't find it at all. So it just depends, okay? And then, Patty Irwin, I think. Check Asian grocery stores for butane. They use those stoves a lot. I've heard a lot of people say that. Get the Asian stores and go there and check it out and see if they have that there. Oh, and then Dee Dee Travels. You said, hello, Minivan Lee, and this was from the video that's that explained how I make my tea. And you said, how do you make your English tea? I thought that was cute. I thought, okay. Now, you may have been kidding. You're trying to be funny, but if not, I mean, it's okay. What I do is I heat up my water using this. I turn on my stove and I fill it up the water about here. And I don't boil it because it doesn't need, I want to drink it right away. I really do. And so I just think it, I put my finger in and it feels a little hot. And then I just pour it in here, put the tea bag in, and then pour hot water over it. And then I put the lid on it and close it up and let it brew for a couple of minutes. And then I start drinking it. So there you go. This is all about food. Now, I was going to talk about lights. I did mention that. Let's do that tomorrow because I've got some good ideas. In fact, let me read the question. Cyclones. So you know who you are. Okay. Hello. Hi. Can you please give us some advice on how to do lights without having a power bank or can't afford to get one? I'm having to move in my minivan here in a few days. Wow. And never been homeless before. Thank you for your help and videos. God bless. I'm going to answer that tomorrow because I'm running out of time. I don't want this to go too long because I did ask you to watch it all the way through. So if you're here, thank you. So, okay, well, we're going to end this. This is what I eat. I know it might seem odd, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. But I do the eggs, just to mention on the eggs, I do the eggs about 3 times a week. I don't eat eggs every day. That would be weird. But I do it, and that's my breakfast. And I put a little bit of cheese in there. And that's what I eat with the olive oil that I cooked it with. That's my breakfast, okay? Okay, so please subscribe, give me thumbs up, and go to minivanlee.com and click on gifts if you want to support me. Even $5 is so appreciated, okay? I love you guys. Till tomorrow, and we'll get on this lights, okay?